has opening for full-time customer service roles. Wages start at $15 per hour with full health benefits, vacation, paid time off, and tuition assistance through their education partners. Go to northendleservice.com and click the career tab to apply today.
Omaha, get ready. The Big Ticket Comedy Tour is coming. You don't want to miss the Big Ticket Comedy Tour, starring Earthquake.
That's why I be watching Court TV. They gave a double life. He was a soldier, though. Like, you, Tyrone, got double life. And like it was a shot of liquor. I'd have passed out like a... No, Jesus.
Bill Bellamy.
Now, say, for instance, if I like this lady right here, she would not like me. She would like him right here, see? But he would not like your... Nah, because he like him right there.
Just hilarious.
My baby mother's so stupid. This was working at the sperm bank and got fired for drinking on the job.
Tony Roberts and D-Lay, the Big Ticket Comedy Tour, Thursday night, November 30th, 8 p.m. at the Omaha Performing Arts Center, 1200 Douglas Street, Omaha, Nebraska. All your favorites on one stage, one night. The Big Ticket Comedy Tour is coming. Tickets available at ticketomaha.com or call 402-345-0606.
All right, Omaha, the Burbs, the Bluffs. You know how we do it here. It's Black Friday. It's Black Friday, y'all. Oh, yeah. This day means that we support Black business. Oh, yeah. And if you're from the Black diaspora, that's our responsibility to support each other. It's our responsibility to support each other. We put it in practice, and then we encourage our neighbors. Oh, yeah, our neighbors. You know, you're supposed to love thy neighbor. Yeah, you're supposed to love thy neighbor. You know, that's something that we demonstrate here. We put it in practice here. It's part of our breathing here. We just got through playing Toot. He's from the O. You know, we recognize, you know, our brothers and sisters, our neighbors, without a doubt, man. We recognize our neighbors, and right now our community is hurting right now. Our community is hurting right now. Condolence again to the Swift family. They lost a young lady. That 19-year-old was killed. And so we lost two young people. There's you know, the community is hurting, y'all. So, you know, I don't want to be like, you know, to come on the back end, like two-time finesse would say. I'm going back in. I need my back end. And well, so let us pray, and then everybody come on. It's reactionary. Let us pray. And that's the traditional thing that you will hear. You know, those that have lost someone, they don't want to hear, let us pray. I mean, well, we got to put some action on the front end. I'm tired of action on the back end. The back end, oh, we got to pray. Yeah, I hope I step on your so-called spiritual toes, because y'all just going to work just like it's another day. But obviously, for a family to to lose 2 young people, something's going on. Something is happening. North Omaha is only from the river to 72nd Street, Dodge to Florence. We don't have a wide area in which this violence is happening. Somebody knows something. There's ring cameras in people's neighborhoods. People gotta talk. They say that in y'all children books that this the last day. They say it's gonna get worse. And if you look at society in a mathematical mindset, we are self-destruction. We're self-destructing. We want to blame it on the kids. Oh, those kids, but who manufacture guns? Who buy guns? Adults. And now our children are collateral damage. So on Black Friday, back in the day, Black Friday meant that we were sold on an auction block. We were expected. Our ancestors were expected before they were sold on an auction block on Black Friday. A lot didn't make it. Some died along the way. We got to have a different mindset because we're standing on those generations of ancestors. And now we killing ourselves just like any other subgroup. So we can't allow lawlessness. We can't allow lawlessness. We can't allow those that have tendencies to hurt others to thrive. We can't allow those that have victims on their hand to live comfortably. Y'all know what I'm trying to say? It ain't about no snitching. It's about reporting crime. See, I can relate to this because 2 of my brothers got killed. Both of my brothers got killed at 19. Their last name is Busby. Now, I know we always want to point blame. Well, they such and such, they such and such. If everybody did a little, a lot would get done. But it's a war out here, and we lost 2 young people. and it's unacceptable. I don't care who they are, what color they are, what neighborhood they come from. We can't just let lawlessness just run rapid and we can't feel safe in our own communities. Where the men at around here? You got all these loud motorcycles around here, riding around in motorcycle gangs. What's going on with y'all? That's the most men we got in here in regards to the collection of men is actually the motorcycle groups. Churches, the deacons. Where y'all at, deacons? Where the frat brothers at? You know, this is a man thing. This ain't a woman thing. It's a man thing. We can't keep have preachers come on the back end saying, let us pray. You know, Mad Dads was so important because it not was only the first, it's really hard to duplicate. And we need some more Mad Dads around here. Y'all act like it's okay for young people to get access to guns. They don't make the guns. The culture is every day on TV, ABC, CBS, Fox, CNN, HBO, Showtimes, whatever it is all is giving violence to our children on a daily. All the programming is violent. Our children are learning this. Don't y'all know it? Ain't y'all? I thought y'all can read. My mama couldn't read, but she has common sense. The common sense is if you just getting a mess, you're gonna be messy. Is that so hard to understand? Even China don't let nonsense on TikTok. Over here in America, we let nonsense in TikTok. That's just one example of the cyber war that we in right now. The cavalier mentality, where it's okay, you think it's okay to hurt someone. But we can't have no more killing around here. If we set the message that if you do something and you create a victim, somebody gonna tell on you. We're gonna report that crime. It's a crime. Y'all let criminal go. Y'all think rapists and murderers are okay? Y'all think molesters are okay? You think those that hurt children and women are okay? Or I'm just gonna watch the news and then I'm gonna pray. What you gonna need? Do something. So condolence to those that are, suffering this morning. See, I come from a different mindset because, like I said, I had two brothers that got killed at 19. So let's report crime, y'all. Young people, you have to if you're being threatened, I'm a former probation officer, and this goes out to everyone. You gotta love yourself. Yesterday we called it Love Yourself Thursday. We do it for a reason. So if someone is threatening, I'm going to tell you the protocol to keep yourself safe, because most victims know their perpetrator. Most victims know their perpetrator. Every once in a while, some Charlie Manson stuff will happen. You get some random stuff, or some Jeffrey Dahmer stuff where you get some random stuff. But no, this is some specific stuff. Most of the times, victims know the perpetrator that is victimized them. So, ladies, and gentlemen, I don't care if you're a gang, y'all gonna talk anyway. That's what y'all do anyway. Y'all act like y'all get out here, y'all act tough, but when y'all get actually behind the walls, and the prosecutor come in there and they roll out how much time you get, and then it's called levels of cooperation. That's what it's called, levels of cooperation. Everybody snitch even on themselves. You can go see the court reports. It's public record. All these so-called gangsters, you can see their public record because they did their crimes in the public. So I don't care if you are in a den of thieves. Y'all talk anyway because y'all in a den of thieves. It's probably someone in there with a wire, because that's how things work. Someone always going to tattletale. There's always someone on the inside, man. So you might as well protect yourself. So if you're being threatened, there's a protocol to things. All you have to do is inform our local police department. We pay taxes for our police department to protect and serve. I don't care if you like the police or not. Your tax dollars is going towards planning the police department. I don't care if you do not like the police department at all. Your tax dollars is the city budget. A portion of it is going to pay for public safety, and you need public safety. So regardless how you feel, your money is going to pay. So you might as well use the system. And if someone is threatening you, you need to go report it to the police. You don't have to have them arrested, but you need to let the police know, if just in case something happens to you, these might be people of interest to go to first. We can't handle a lot of stuff on our own, or we might be collateral damage. That's always a possibility. These criminals, they're the most scaredest human beings on earth. That's why they got all of their guns and all their security, and that's why they got to look over their back all the time, because they hurt people. Everybody else talking about everything else, but here, man, I'm from this community. We got two young people that have lost their lives, 16 and 19. Both my brothers got killed at 19. I'm supposed to be quiet. I don't want to come on TV on the back end talking about we're gonna pray, gonna get better. What pray? What you doing? What you do? What you do yesterday before the shooting? All movement, all our solution have came from the church. When Reverend Newholt walk in the room, the only hope you got people feel some kind of way. But we have lost two young people. I don't care what their names are. I don't care what a part of the community they're from. We cannot continue to allow violence to be the lead story. So um, we need to report crime. These criminals already telling themselves. It's called levels of cooperation. The only time it's snitching is when the den of thieves. We talking about the den of thieves. We're not talking about those that are innocent, those that don't have nothing to do with the den of thieves. But they're attacking us. I encourage you to be proactive. They chumps. They use intimidation and threats. Uh, Death is inevitable. Somebody got to stand for God. If you believe in God, God's going to protect you. So I know I'm not liked because I testified, and I'll do it again. And I'll stop a brother from raping a woman again. You can't you can't trump everybody with death. Death is inevitable. No one has gotten around it. And I work for a different God. We Old Testament. So tell somebody. Don't let threats determine your livelihood. The real gangsters work for God, without a doubt. We can't let a criminal mentality um, determine the narrative of our community. We got to send a message that no, that ain't happening around here. So on this Black Friday, oh yeah, they used to sell us. I know over here it's hard to hear the truth. But don't get mad at me because that's what my mama taught me. So we need to report crime. Somebody seen something, somebody knows something. If you're being threatened, report that with or tell somebody or write it down. Let somebody know what's happening in your life if you've been threatened or been followed or been whatever. Talk. Just don't be a victim. And now we got to try to find out who did what they did to you. I ain't trying to judge nobody. I don't care if you're a gang banger or whatever. If you're trying to get out that life, but if you're a menace, we like Lot. We not turning around. So Omaha, the Birds, the Bluffs. This is um, our community is hurting right now, and we people are worried about retaliation and um, want us to be safe out there for those that's in the know. You know, I get some calls, so I know some things, but I'm a former probation officer, so confidentiality is necessary. Keeping your sources in regards to the press is necessary, so you can get the truth. Boss with me.
The decisions that you're making, it might cost you your life. Y'all be on that rap talk, I'm only talking real life. Third eye finally open, illuminated my insides. Brighter than the sunrise, my mind is where the sunlight. Jumped up on my body, I'm speaking higher than my family think I'm losing it. Drugs, they think I'm using them. I'm making moves so accurately, dog. I think I'm losing them. I woke up by myself, no alarm. Y'all hitting snooze again. Fantasy folks is living it, created by the Jewish man. Me, I'm living free as I wanna be. It's my birthright. No more turning a blind eye. Breaking free from the tail eye. Vision is my mission to pass on to all the future me. No gangbangers or wannabe. Only kings and real queen. Unplug out the matrix, no hatred. It's called us Morpheus. Niggas is on that angel. That's nose playing and pussy love. Men turn into women and women is with the women now. These mama boys is too soft to fight. Can't put them pistols down. That's why I'm riding solo and vibing with other starseeds. Mental masturbation of others can't show the real me. Staying in my lane, manifesting my own reality. Can't let them get the best of me. So I publish a recipe for freedom. If you need it, receive it, then go repeat it. Government agents heat it. The kings can't be defeated. No matter how you kill us, steal us, deal us, or drill us, you never try to feel us. You shooting because you fear us. There's no other reason for hating my skin. We the chosen ones created on this earth just to win. But we losing because we choosing to live our life full of sin. But the awakening is coming and we rising again. I said the awakening is coming and we rising again. Yeah, the awakening is coming and we rising again. And the sin that we live in is simply niggas. Y'all, we gotta be better than that. Let's go.
Oh yeah, sin, my man Sherman Wells. You know how we do it, man. We show love to our neighbors. 95.7 The Boss.
The decisions that you making, it might cost you your life.
Oh yeah, we need some of this morning. Church, where y'all at? Oh yeah, we gotta save the next generation. Yeah. We gotta do some different type of preaching.
It's all.
How we gonna change our destiny?
I got Christ on it.
We gotta bring Christ off the bench.
Yeah, I got Christ on it. I'm gonna take y'all back with me. Yeah.
I had to do it. I had to do it. As my son would say, Daddy, rewind. Boss with me this morning, y'all.
Yeah.
We hurting over here.
It's all.
Oh yeah, we need some prayers, but we need some action.
I got Christ on it.
Salt. She's about to add that pepper. Yeah. Boss with me this morning, 95.7 The Boss, y'all. Oh yeah, it's Black Friday.
Take y'all back with me. Yeah. I was only 10 years old when the devil took my innocence from me. Told me to shut up, don't say a word, or it's the infamy. Grew up a little faster than I should, living sinfully. Hit 13 and that's all she wrote, the rest was history. Grew up in the church, pops a pastor, mama first lady. Just to go home to live in darkness, my life felt so crazy. Never shady, spitting truth, it really hurt, I promise you. Y'all rarely took the time to understand what was happening under your roof. I cried for rice, no starry nights, my life a film movie. Not talking popcorn and candy, but gruesome facts exclusive. This ain't a sad song, just wanna share some heat about how my life was little house on the prairie to nightmare on Elm Street. Only share my testimony. See y'all out there like me, ain't no more being discreet. Time to war in these streets, not over flesh and blood, but over these principalities. The devil really thought he had me, but I got Christ on it. Yeah, I got Christ on it. I got Christ on it, yeah. Coming from the trenches, ain't nobody really listening. They just wanna make assumptions about your life, creating distances, resistance, pay subscription, demons lurking, that's their mission. But what you gonna do when you start switching up your position? Lean on God, He's the one that got you this far. Relationship over religion, He's just wanting your permission. Christ is did it, yeah, it's finished. For your life and all your sinning, He wants to show you different. He wants to give you vision. I got Christ on it, He know what it's like for me. All my pain, all my hurt, He walked it out on the earth. He rose us up from the dirt. I hope you know that's more to this life than all the things that you've endured. There's a cure, His name is Christ. Yeah. Oh, His name is Christ, and He wants to get you right. He wants to bring you back to life. Yeah. I got Christ on it. Yeah.
Oh, yeah. You got to bring him off the bench.
No, it says in Romans 12:2, do not be conformed to this world, but instead with a transformed mind, be renewed. That way, whatever you have is good and acceptable. And it's the perfect will of God. So no matter what you're going through in this life, no matter what your life has given you,
I know we're hurting today.
Just know that if you put Christ on it, everything gonna work out.
We gotta bring him off the bench, y'all. We're gonna keep it rolling. Oh yeah, we need some God this morning. We need some God this morning, y'all.
Thank you, God. I thank you for everything that you done brought me through.
It's getting tough, y'all.
That I was ever facing.
Oh yeah, I got y'all back this morning.
You said you will never leave me nor forsake me.
The Lord is my help, my help. The Lord is my help, my help. No matter what I'm going through, He'll always pull me through. No matter what I'm going through, He'll always prove His truth. The Lord is my help, my help. The Lord is my help, my help. No matter what I'm going through, He'll always pull me through. No matter what I'm going through, He'll always prove His truth. These enemies that I'm facing be trying to take me under. They always plotting and scheming and causing them trouble. I need you on the double time like it's no tomorrow. So many traps and ditches, they never stop digging. They wanna see me fall off, even see me die. But with the Lord on my side, all I can do is rise. That's why I'm always praying. That's why I'm always saying, the Lord is with me always, no matter what I'm facing. I am a child of God. I am the seed of David. We sit in heavenly places around the Almighty, chosen in highly favor, blessed and not cursed. I am above and I believe because I am not weak. The Lord is my strength, my mighty high tower, so He will never let my enemies come and defeat me. I got the is mine, as I already won. Me being down on my knees is where I need to be. It's where the Lord is my help, my help. The Lord is my help, my help. No matter what I'm going through, He'll always pull me through. No matter what I'm going through, He'll always prove His truth. The Lord is my help, my help. The Lord is my help, my help. No matter what I'm going through, He'll always pull me through. No matter what I'm going through, He'll always prove His truth. Prayer is my position, that's when He really listens. Cause when I gave Him my life, that was the golden ticket. I'll never be defeated, He'll never take me out. This house is built on the rock, hell shall not prevail. God is the head of my life, not anybody else. Yes, I belong to Him, there's no denying Him. So if you're messing with me, you gotta deal with Him. Cause all I gotta do is tell Him it is going down. My enemies are defeated before I even think it. My enemies are defeated before I even speak it. You might have got me in the battle, but I want the war. You might have got me in the battle, but I want the war. Cause in the end, my God got the last word. Cause in the end, my God got the last word. This round I'm coming back, and with a battle axe. The Lord is my battle axe, I'm back, let's get it. The Lord is my help, my help. The Lord is my help, my help. No matter what I'm going through, He'll always pull me through. No matter what I'm going through, He'll always prove His truth. The Lord is my help, my help. The Lord is my help, my help. No matter what I'm going through, He'll always pull me through. No matter what I'm going through, He'll always prove His truth. No matter what I'm going through, you always got my back. No matter what they try to do, I always bounce back. Because of you, I can stand tall through it all. You said you'll always be there for me no matter what. You got me, so in you is where I put my trust. You said you never turn your back on me no matter what. And when I call on your man, you answer me speeding beat. So Lord, I'm calling on your name, cause I know you hear me. The Lord is my help, my help. The Lord is my help, my help. No matter what I'm going through, he'll always pull me through. No matter what I'm going through, he'll always pull me through. The Lord is my help, my help. The Lord is my help, my help. No matter what I'm going through, he'll always pull me through. No matter what I'm going through, he'll always pull me through. The Lord is my help, my help. The Lord is my help, my help. No matter what I'm going through, he'll always pull me through. No matter what I'm going through, he'll always pull me through. The Lord is my help, my help. The Lord is my help.
Oh yeah.
No matter what I'm going through,
95.7 The Boss, y'all.
no matter what I'm going through, he'll always pull me through.
I know it's tough, y'all. I know it's tough. Man, I know it's tough out there. I know right now it's, man, we just gotta, this is a time to be still. We don't want to, we don't want to, make this situation, worse. And so let's make sure we report crime. Let's, cool the streets down. It's our responsibility as elders, those that are in so-called leadership to lead. This situation don't have to be this way. We got resources that's going to be coming to this community, $500 million. Is that going to change the situation? We're going to be the judge of that by next year. Is it money? Is it behavior? What is it? Is it the lack of spirituality? What is it? Is it because of the Stockholm syndrome? We following someone else's behavior? So, what is it? We're going to keep it going because we hear you this morning. We hear your cries. My man Arnold, graduate of North High School. Boss with me.
I hear you crying, struggling
95.7 The Boss.
to get through this time.
We hear you over here.
Good days are coming.
Let's be proactive in changing our situations. Oh yeah, without a doubt. We the little God and goddesses around here. Boss with me this morning.
I know that life can be unfair. I know you feel deserted by the ones who pretend they're on your side. The world has heard the words they say, the endless lies that all will be okay. How can something like this happen today? I hear you crying, struggling, trying to get through this time. Good days are coming, bringing you joy and a little peace of mind. I know that children are dying. I know your happiness has come and gone. Like a deep in the night to everything. Oh, I feel a little weak, tired of all the violence of this world. I feel such a shame inside. Oh, the shame in my heart. There has got to be a way. Crying, struggling, to get through this time. It'll lead up every time. I hear you crying. They're coming. People watching their dreams fall apart, screaming to you with all their heart. I'm alive, but our leaders can't be found. People pray with all their strength, wanting only to leave again. When and where, I don't care. It is time to tell the truth. I hear you crying. They're coming. I hear you crying.
Oh yeah, man, we got so much talent. All the artists that we play are local. This last song, my man Arnold, you know, he's international, but he's from North High School. You know, he's worked with some of the greatest artists in the world in the history of music, and he's from Omaha, Nebraska. Greatness comes from here, without a doubt, and we're not gonna let those of the 1%ers that are negativity change the narrative of the greatness that come from here in North Omaha, without a doubt, baby. We're gonna keep it rolling, y'all, because without a doubt, we hear you, and we're gonna let the musicians talk to y'all this morning, because we're gonna go to each generation too. This is how we do it, baby. Boss with us. Had a little bit of gospel. Oh yeah, some R&B. You know we gotta put the hip hop in there, baby. Oh yeah, talk to them. They ain't listening to me this morning.
If I did it, man, I did it for my kids, yeah. There's no worry about how many times I slid, yeah. Tryna buy my mama sissies a new crib, yeah. And you can contradict my life, this how I live, yeah. If I did it, man, I did it for my kids, yeah. There's no worry about how many times I slid, yeah. Tryna buy my mama sissies a new crib, yeah. And you can contradict my life, this how I live, yeah. Hard times got me thinking about relapsing. But I gotta stay focused when I'm in traffic. Cause where I'm from, gang, anything can happen. So I pack a gun, cause even bosses get caught lacking. I do this for my kids, do this for my kids. This for my niggas doing biz that can't see their kids. Get this deal, so I'm feeling how I really feel. Captain houses for my queens up in Bowen Hills. That's long-term plans, now I got my own bands. Just cop the drop with a top in the ceiling fan. I just pray my people stop all this killing, man. Before I weigh this broomstick and have to kill again. I just pray my people stop all this killing, man. Before I weigh this broomstick and have to kill again. I just pray my people stop all this killing, man. Before I weigh this broomstick and have to kill again. It's the game. If I did it, man, I did it for my kids, yeah. There's no worry about how many times I slid, yeah. Tryna buy my mama sissies a new crib, yeah. And you can contradict my life, this how I live, yeah. If I did it, man, I did it for my kids, yeah. There's no worry about how many times I slid, yeah. Tryna buy my mama sissies a new crib, yeah. And you can contradict my life, this how I live, yeah.
Time after time, I've been on my grind and knocking my shine. Got kids to feed, by any means I gotta get mine. It broke my heart when I had to see my kids cry. They cut me up to me a way I couldn't tell them why. My wife was stressed and said you left me out here by myself. So you again, you gon' do this time all by yourself. When you a street nigga and you feel like you ain't got nothing to lose, the one you love is the one you hurt. It's a dirty game, but I kept it true. No accolades, don't need the bars. Heart minds ain't any cause. People pants, I became a boss. When it's 45, I can't take no loss. I'm trying to test me out on wedding shoes. So mind your business so you end up on the evening news. Looking for my six, I dig to the bottom of his bag of tricks. Lace up these matches. Hit the payment, go sell this. If off the kick though, I'm grabbing the Mac and hit this bank. Before my kids start no sleep game, what the fuck y'all think?
If I did it, man, I did it for my kids, yeah. Ain't no worry about how many times I slid, yeah. Tryna buy my mom and sissies a new crib, yeah. And you can contradict my life, this how I live, yeah. If I did it, man, I did it for my kids, yeah. Ain't no worry about how many times I slid, yeah. Tryna buy my mom and sissies a new crib, yeah. And you can contradict my life, this how I live, yeah.
If off the kick though, I'm grabbing the Mac and hit this bank. Before my kids start no sleep game, what the fuck y'all think?
If I did it, man, I did it for my kids, yeah. Ain't no worry about how many times I slid, yeah. Tryna buy my mom and sissies a new crib, yeah. And you can contradict my life, this how I live, yeah. If I did it, man, I did it for my kids, yeah. Ain't no worry about how many times I slid, yeah. Tryna buy my mom and sissies a new crib, yeah. And you can contradict my life, this how I live, yeah.
All right. Omaha, the Birds of Bluffs. That was a little gospel, a little R&B, a little hip hop. Just talking about, what's happening in our community. Like we said, we lost, two young people to violence in the last couple of days from the same family, and we gotta do something different than just watching the news cycle and then praying on the back end. We gotta be more proactive, and we don't want this to escalate to because we coming into the weekend. There's a lot of idle time. There's not a lot of stuff for our young people to do in this community. As when I was growing up, we had signals, we had a warehouse, we had Puny Park, we had we had so much stuff as a young people to get involved with, where we were so spread out. We had a ranch bowl. It was just so much for young people to do when I was growing up in the 80s. And now we're 30 years, 40 years later, and there's really nothing for our children to do. There's no conduit where they can positively express their aggression. Because as a youngster, we got aggression. We moving, we got more action. And that, if they're not into sports, then we got to direct them in some other ways. We had boys club where all boys. We don't have that no more. It's everything is co-ed. I just want us to just get back how neighborhoods, that wholesome love, how it used to be, and we can bring it back because the same word has the same meaning. Neighborhoods, neighbors. That has not changed. All right, Omaha, the Birds of Bluffs. We got my man Phil Rooney in the building. We're gonna give you guys a health report so you can make the best decisions, in your lives. I keep telling you, health is wealth. Even what's the name Gates, that had all the money, and when he was dying, he said, "I didn't care about no car. It don't make no difference."
Bill Gates is still alive.
Well, who's the one that died?
No, the guy from Apple.
Yeah, the Apple. Yeah, whatever. And he's on his deathbed talking about, no, life is important. You realize, no, the material stuff is not important, y'all. Life is important. So that's why we bring Phil Rooney in, so we can make, great decisions, because COVID is real, but also everything else that we're dealing with in mankind or humankind. We got to make sure that we're proactive. And so that's why we bring Phil. That's why we've been doing this for the last, I'm going on 4 years almost.
Getting pretty close, yeah. Yep. I really appreciate the opportunity to bring the information to you, the community that you serve, though, William. So it's really a pleasure. Grandson was with me this morning. He decided he didn't want to do the radio show today. And if you've been around a 6-year-old who decides he doesn't want to do something, I wasn't going to inflict that on the audience.
Oh yeah, without doubt.
Although he is a wonderful little boy, but I thought, we'll just let him go to kids club and he'll be good.
Well, I keep telling everybody, and everybody know that 2 years between 2 and 7, they really run the world. They honestly, they got their own mindset, and I call them little people because they really are little. They're not kids. They're not children. They're little people.
Yeah, they are. They are.
Without
All
doubt.
right. Well, you talked about being proactive. The new COVID-19 vaccines are here.
Okay.
The CDC has approved it for everyone 6 months of age and up. I mean, and it is. We had a bivalent vaccine that came out last time. This is a monovalent, but since everything that we're seeing is still part of the Omicron family chain of viruses, that we expect that this will provide very good protection in addition to people having previously been vaccinated. And a lot of people having been exposed to COVID, having had COVID, and having natural immunity. We expect this will be a very effective vaccine. Not every place has it yet. When it was free, when the government was paying for it, of course, it was everywhere. Now that most places have to buy it, it's moving along a little more slowly. We do have two. We have who is it? We have 2 of the 12 plus vaccines. And I'm trying to remember the names of them. I've thought so much about vaccines, but yeah, we have the Pfizer and the other one. We have both of those in. We don't have the vaccine for the younger children at this point, unless something came in yesterday.
Mm-hmm.
So check with your pharmacies around time. Pharmacies and doctors, if you have insurance, your insurance is probably going to pay for you. If not, there are places like Charles Drew, One World, and the health department where if you don't have insurance, you can get the vaccine from us.
Okay.
That's the adults. It isn't free everywhere like it once was. And people ask about, do we take Medicaid? No, Medicaid is insurance. So you have to take that someplace else. We don't have a way to process that and get the stuff paid for. So, but we can provide free vaccines to anyone 18 years of age or younger who is uninsured, underinsured, American Indian or Native Alaskan, or Medicaid eligible.
Okay.
But they don't have Medicaid. Adults 19 and over who are uninsured or underinsured as defined above. So, but there are lots of places in town. There's a website you can go to, vaccines.gov, and that'll show you the places where they have or expect to have the vaccine. I would recommend that you if you just go online and it says they have vaccine, not a bad idea to call ahead because they could run out. People aren't buying as much because, as I said, it's not free, so they're not going to. So they have to buy a quantity, and it's the quantity they're going to expect to use.
Mm-hmm.
So they may run out. They'll be replenished, but most of your pharmacies around town and your other healthcare providers are going to have that vaccine for you. And we are today from 9 to 3. We will have a clinic at the health department and come and get the vaccine if you qualify for it.
Okay. What's the qualifications? Age or
9? Okay, yeah. 18 or younger, uninsured, underinsured, where your insurance doesn't cover it.
Mm-hmm.
American Indian or Native Alaskan. I asked about using the term indigenous, and no, it's specifically, that is how it's put in the government language, so that's how we're sharing it.
Mm-hmm.
And Medicaid eligible. If you're Medicaid eligible but don't have Medicaid, which means you don't have insurance, then you could come and get it if you're 18 or younger. If you're 19 or over, uninsured or underinsured, as defined above, if you have insurance and it won't cover it, you can come get it from us.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
So, yeah.
So it's pretty much everyone that's indigent, really.
Pretty much. It'll cover a lot of people,
Mm-hmm.
and a lot of folks will be able to get it at if not today, it'll soon be at the pharmacies, the grocery stores. I suspect people will be able to get it there. We know that there are pharmacies at a lot of other places around the community where you can go get it, so it won't be hard to find.
Mm-hmm.
We've been averaging around 200 cases, a little more a week. That's just the people who get sick enough to go out and be tested.
Mm-hmm.
Home tests would not be included in that.
Okay.
The hospitals, last time I checked, we get that data updated fairly regularly.
Okay.
There was maybe one person on a ventilator, usually less than 30 people hospitalized with COVID. So it's not gone. It isn't anywhere near where it was a year ago or 2 years ago at all. So we're in good shape that way, but it is still around. It is still making people sick.
Right.
Another thing that is around and making people sick is West Nile. We don't have large numbers of cases. We've had about 10 cases.
Mm-hmm.
Most of them have been hospitalized and some have been very sick. So if we get a good hard freeze tomorrow, that may take care of the mosquitoes.
Okay.
If not,
it wasn't cold enough this morning, Phil.
No.
If I feel I got long johns on right now.
thank you for sharing that. Little TMI.
It was so cold, man. It's cold.
It was a drop from what we had seen, but it may need to get down a little bit below freezing. So, I mean, if you're out and about, be aware that there might be mosquitoes around. But the West Nile season should be over, but we haven't had a lot of cases. But the people who have got it, I mean, there are a lot of people who get it, and a lot of us have a built-up immunity, so you may not have even known you had it. But the people that have gotten sick and had to be treated have gotten really sick.
Okay.
So, yeah, I mean, it's still dangerous out there. So, get rid of standing water around your home. There might be some fresh standing water today after the rain we had.
Yeah.
With those long sleeve shirts, pants, if you're going to be out around dusk or dawn when mosquitoes are most active, and use an EPA. Is it EPA, FDA? Use an approved repellent to keep them away. We prefer the stuff with DEET in it. That works very well. Very well.
So if you guys have any questions on especially the eligibility of the vaccine, call the health department.
And we do have our info line is open. Thank you for bringing that up. 402-444-3400. That is the Douglas County Health Department's information line. One more thing. This is October, which means it is the start of flu season. We will start doing our surveillance and have our first flu report out next week.
Okay.
You can get that online from us, and pretty easy to sign up for that. Most of the media does. We know that in the Southern Hemisphere, there was a pretty active flu season in Australia, and there are now, the vaccine is now available. If you go grocery shopping, it seems like a lot of grocery stores are giving it away free.
But isn't it warm in Australia right now?
Yeah, flu thrives in the cold. So when it was summer here, it was winter there.
But it's still warm.
Well, not warm enough.
So it gets cold in Australia.
I don't.
I gotta check the temperature because
it may only be parts of Australia, but it's southern parts of the southern hemisphere. When it's winter, winter here, it's summer there. Summer here, it's winter there, and so it's not a perfect guide, but we know it was a fairly active season in the southern hemisphere.
Okay.
For the flu.
Okay.
So it is not always a perfect predictor for what happens here, but we do have the flu vaccine. Last year, we had a very active flu season. Most of it was over by the first of the year. Most of the cases came in before the first of the year, but November and December, we had a bunch of cases. We had 7,379 confirmed cases. Now, that's just people who went and got tested.
Mm-hmm.
Again, most of us are familiar with having the flu. You wake up, I've got the flu. I'm going to drink some fluids and sleep, and I'll be fine in a couple of days, which usually are. But there were people hospitalized. We had 16 people last year. They're confirmed to have died from the flu, one of them under 18. So the flu still puts people in the hospital, and it still takes lives. It may by itself not do it, but if you have underlying conditions, the flu may be a little bit more than you can handle.
Mm-hmm.
So that is a concern that we want people to be aware of. And the flu vaccine is effective. People are used to getting it, and we need to get more people used to getting it because I think the percentage of the public that is getting the flu vaccine has fallen below 50% in recent years, and that is not good enough, as we can see from last year's flu season here.
Okay. All right. We got to stay proactive.
And there is a special high-dose vaccine for people 65 years of age and older, and if you're 65 or older, you should ask for the high-dose vaccine.
All right.
So remember, easy things you can do about protecting yourself from the flu. Wash your hands, cover your cough, and please, if you're feeling sick, stay home. That goes for anything, not just the flu. If you're feeling sick, please stay home. The illness is one thing we don't want you to be sharing out there.
Without a doubt, we just want to share happiness. Just let's be proactive. Those are going to be the best decisions for longevity, without a doubt. So continue to follow the protocol of hygiene. Wash your hands. Wash your hands. That's going to be a great contributor of not passing on disease and keeping yourself non-sick, without a doubt.
It's very easy to touch a surface, go like this with your hands.
Mm-hmm.
Then you've got the virus in your eyes, working it in there, your nose, your mouth, it can get in. Very easy to infect yourself. obviously without trying, because most people I don't believe are trying to get sick.
Yeah, without a doubt. Also, my family almost died from carbon monoxide.
Yeah, carbon monoxide poisoning.
So as you guys turn on your heat, just let's be cautious and actually turn on during the daytime versus at nighttime. Don't go to sleep. Just turn on the heat for the first time because you do not want to go to sleep. I encourage you guys turn the heat on and in the daytime. If you have any questions, call the fire department because they are the experts. They're going to be the ones that come rescue you. Also, they might have some leads on those type of detectors too, especially during this winter time.
I think they take them out and install them.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. As a community service.
Okay.
So you want the carbon monoxide detectors.
Okay.
As we have the fire.
Well, we got another doctor coming on, and she's related to public health. So I know we'll probably expand on that conversation because that's what she does. Phil, he's more in regards to physical health.
Well, no, but we're public health.
You public health too?
We're a team.
Your team?
Yeah.
Your teammates. Okay, great. All right. We like teammates.
Yeah, no, we're public health. Our patient is the community.
Okay. All right. Public health. All right. But okay, public health is running the show on Fridays, y'all.
You're very fortunate.
Without a doubt. We're very, very fortunate. So we got the health department, and then also we got a representative for NOAA. Are you still with NOAA?
Yeah, UMC.
Okay. UMMC. Okay. Okay. Yes, you got another professor. We got a professor right here from UNMC. Yes, without a doubt. Is that right off of Dodge Street?
Yes, 42nd and Dewey.
42nd and Dewey. So we got some expertise in the house. So we're gonna take a quick break real quick. We're gonna bring in the doctor. I was talking about gun violence earlier, and I know Phil talked about gun violence as far as being a public health concern, and I know the doctor.
It's something
also,
we're starting to address in that
Mhm.
matter. One of the things we're doing research right now is on, and we're just starting to get into it, is the difference that gun locks would make trigger locks.
Mhm.
So particularly in suicides, the suicide numbers from handguns are outside. And if that extra time it might take you to undo that,
Mhm.
might be the time to give second thoughts to what you're doing.
Right.
And also, if you get angry at somebody, it might be okay, give you enough time to cool down.
Right.
There will be people who say, "Well, I really need it ready right now because somebody might break in." Well, that's another argument, but. I'm trying to remember the last time somebody used a gun to successfully defend their home. We see that's doesn't happen very often, but we see a lot of people getting angry or taking guns out and going after people. So I think we need all hands on deck for this thing.
Yeah, we do.
Yeah, without a doubt. And so
anger management programs are in existence. There's other tools.
yeah, without a doubt. So there were certain grants that were not funded that dealt with mediation. We really got to look at man how we fund things. I know several nonprofits applied for mediation grants where they can actually mediate these problems. That actually helps the police. It decreases crime when you have mediation center in your community. See, man, we smart over here. We're really smart over here, and we come with solutions. The higher at B's did not fund the mediation grants, and until we do something different, we're not going to get a different outcome, y'all. My mom could not read and write, but she had a PhD in common sense. This is common sense. This is not even academic. Man, because both my brothers got killed at 19, so I take this personal. You got 16 and 19-year-old, both from the same family. I don't care what part of this community from, what they look like, what color. We cannot have this going on. This is totally unacceptable. And myself, being from that lineage of having two brothers that got killed at 19, and so I had to make great decisions for my mom so she wouldn't lose a third son in the midst of me testifying against people and stopping us from raping women and trying to be a great human being and still get threatened. Man, so I'm going to speak I'm not going to be silent. And we're going to have some more public health dialogue because we got the doctor coming on. And we're going to continue this conversation because, man, we're going into the weekend, and I do not want no one else to be hurt.
Yeah, America has an epidemic of violence, I would say. I lost a cousin to violence. He was living in LA working as a security guard in an armored truck, delivering money to a grocery store.
So it don't have to be this way, y'all. We got to share a little bit more. If we shared a little bit more, it'd be a little bit less despair. I think we just need to share a little bit more. Just that simple behavior, share. All right. So we sharing the knowledge, y'all, though. Oh, yeah, we sharing the knowledge so you guys can make the best decision for your lives. So make sure you got great hygiene, and then we're going to continue the conversation with the doctor coming in next. We're going to take a quick break, y'all. But, you know, I'm kind of emotional this morning because, man. But this next song is called VIP. Oh, yeah, I just want to let you know you are a very important person. You are a very important person. And, you know, I love to we actually brag off our neighbors. All the music that we play are from, you know, from our neighbors. We had Savannah in here. I met her for the first time. She's 9 years old. No, she's 8 years old now. I met her for the first time yesterday. But she's a young artist that we play. But we play, you know, older artists. I won't say their name. I won't say their age. They mature, though. Okay, we can say age. But this next song, VIP, I just want to let you know you are a very important person.
Track lab. Create a down on the beat, down on the beat, down on the beat, down on the beat.
I show no ID, you know why? Cause I'm VIP. I got a pocket full of green, and you know what this means? That means that I'm VIP. They show nothing but love when I'm up in the club. Why? Cause I'm VIP. You wanna hang with me? Why? Cause I'm VIP, I'm VIP. Hey, when I step in the club, they already know who's the best in the club. From the east to the west, or the rest of the clubs. When I come through, they show love and throw it up in the back, with a bottle for the yak, in a house full of cuz I get that sense in the club. Pocket full of green, and I'm fresh and so clean. I'm so fresh and so clean, I'm fresh in the club. Yep. Hey, I'm a party on. Yeah, I'm a party on. Mommy got Bacardi lines, that is party time. Damn, that party gone. Ain't killing my vibe, ain't killing my high. Yeah, I'm in my party zone. I got my drink and my two-step, I'm a party to the party gone. Until it's over. I show no ID, you know why? Cause I'm VIP. I got a pocket full of green, and you know what this means? That means that I'm VIP. They show nothing but love when I'm up in the club. Why? Cause I'm VIP. You wanna hang with me? Why? Cause I'm VIP, I'm VIP.
Hey, I'm on cloud 9, up in the club, but I'm feeling fine. Never a nickel, baby, always a dime. And like fine wine, I get better with time. On the dance floor, feeling fancy free. I represent my team, the 313. Yeah, we VIP. Dressed to impress, as you can clearly see. But this is crazy though. Yeah, this is crazy though. I'm the chick in the clique. Yeah, with that crazy flow. You need to stop all the hating. Yeah, you can save it, yo. You wanna roll with me and VIP. Yeah, and that's for Lady Roll. That's me. Yeah.
I show no ID, you know why? Cause I'm VIP. I got a pocket full of green, and you know what this means? That means that I'm VIP. They show nothing but love when I'm up in the club. Why? Cause I'm VIP. You wanna hang with me? Why? Cause I'm VIP, I'm VIP.
VIP, wide body, and your boy Reed came in on 10 and it's all on me. I could've did the long sleeve or the 2C. At the bar, buy it out like it's all on me. VIP, walk in, feeling all tipsy. It ain't a problem for the night because my dog with me. 10 at me right now, counting all 50. 745, back to back with the 550. I play rounds in the parking lot on 4 Giottos. Stay big on my wrist like a gold bottle. I walk in the club looking like I hit the lotto. Low key, mixed breeze, sipping on the Skyrim. I make it rain, make it flood, make the weather change. Tear the whole club up like like a hurricane. VIP spend it all, buying everything, running through a hollow 12 like a shoestring.
I show no ID, you know why? Cause I'm VIP. I got a pocket full of green, and you know what this means? That means that I'm VIP. They show nothing but love when I'm up in the club. Why? Cause I'm VIP. You wanna hang with me? You wanna hang with me? Why? Cause I'm VIP. I'm VIP.
Without doubt, baby, you are VIP. I know you're going through something this morning because I'm going through something. Oh yeah, without doubt, we tall, dark, and handsome, man. You know what? I had a bad hair day yesterday. I decided all day yesterday. I decided. That's the reason why I really had the bad hair day, y'all. I did comb my hair. Yeah. Sometimes you got to comb your hair. I've been doing that. I've been doing the thing. You know, wherever that thing is. You know, the twisty things.
With the sponge.
Yeah, the sponge thing. I got it right next to you. Right next to you. You want sponge? Oh, your hair too short. Your hair too. You can't sponge. You can't sponge. Omaha, Nebraska, the Burbs, the Bluffs. Oh yeah, we got some very special guests in the house. You know how these superstars are. These stars got their own noun, verbs, adjectives, prepositional phrases. Oh yes, and predicates. I'm gonna let them introduce themselves. We'll get right into the dialogue because you know we were talking about public health, and you know we got to make great decisions during the weekend because I teach on Friday, on Mondays is making money Mondays, and we already go through who make the money on Monday. I'm gonna tell you who made the money on Monday based off of our behavior on Friday. Oh yeah, the judicial system, ching ching. You know, being a former probation officer, if y'all violate your parole, your probation, the judicial system is making money on Monday because you got to bail out. Oh yeah, who else making money on Monday? All the correctional facility in jail without the bail. Oh, you got to pay bail. You got to not go to court. You whining and crying because you got no money. You calling at home and you taking money from your family house. Oh yeah, who else is making money on Monday? Oh yeah, the hospital facilities. All because you're hurting your women and your children every weekend because of your behavior. They making money on Monday. Oh yeah, who else making money? The bank system, because you know why? Our churches. Oh yeah, they collect from black people and then they give to institutions that don't loan to black people. So, oh man, I know y'all like telling. I know y'all like the truth. Today is Black Friday. And I'm feeling really extra today because we lost two young people. And Black Friday really meant where they shined us up. Oh, yeah, they used to shine us up, comb our hair, and put us on the auction block for sale. But I'm standing on those ancestors. They couldn't talk, but I can. And now we're doing what has been perpetuated on us, to ourselves. Not here. We the boss here, and we work for freedom. And the only way to work for freedom, we got to make sure that we have a safe environment for everyone. All right, so on this Black Friday, let's be purposeful and support black business. I brought two business people in here. Yeah, they about business. But also, they about making sure that we have longevity in regards to our public health. It's all decision making. And if you want the bag, the bag is healthy, y'all. The bag is healthy. You can make all the money, but when you get sick and you got to spend that money, all the money going to the doctor, all that going to medicine and all that other stuff. No, you want the bag. The bag is health. And so we got to take care of ourselves. And so that's why we brought experts in here so we can talk about health so we can make the best decisions for our lives. Everything is about choices. My mama said the best. She said, man, that's my nickname. I don't know nothing about no boy. She did everything on purpose. She said, man, life is hard when you go out and make it that way. I couldn't blame Jesus, God, devil, my friends. She said, when you go out and make it that way. I said, all right, mama. She said, don't go outside and mess up our family name. Period. She was a Mississippi woman.
Yay.
And I follow instructions. I encourage you to follow instructions, y'all. Because my mama batting 1,000. You know, we got the best baseball player, Bob Gibson, come from around here. You know, we got greatness come from around here.
Yes. Good.
So I'm going to let these individuals, introduce themselves. I'm gonna let them get right in the dialogue. And since they in public health, they already know how to talk. They already know how to dialogue. So I'm gonna let them take over the mic. I'm just gonna chill for a little bit. I'm gonna take a little break. I'm gonna let them. You can show the beauty and handsomeness that we brought into the studio audience. You can see the beauty and handsomeness. I'm gonna let you already see my handsomeness already. You already got enough of my handsomeness. I'm gonna give you somebody else. Omaha. See, you guys got to smile. You guys too serious.
Okay.
You know, my God like to smile. Every time you smile, it releases endorphins that create healing.
Yes, it does.
See, we smart over here, and our God wants you to be happy.
That's right.
Doctor, talk to him. Let them know who you are, because we like smart people.
Hey, well, good morning, Boss family. It is great to be back with you all once again. I am Dr. Linda Smith with NOAA Clinic and also affiliated with UNMC as a college professor, College of Nursing. And I have with me today
Kenneth Mayfield, Community Outreach Spokesperson Specialist.
And we are very, 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 very delighted to be in the Boss FM studio once again to make sure that our community is aware of health factors that impact our health. So thank you for being attentive this morning to our very important information that we will be sharing today. And our focus today will be on Black American man or African American man because we are NOAA Clinic on 5620 Ames will be hosting a health fair on Saturday, October 14th from 11 until 4 o'clock. And the focus will be obviously on screening, blood pressure, diabetes, mental health, cholesterol, HIV, sexually transmitted diseases, and we also will be performing prostate screening tests via blood tests. So it's going to be a party in the house on that day. We will have speakers coming in today on that day to talk about self-care and other educational aspects related to health. And we will have a special guest. And I'm going to let Kenneth say who that special guest will be.
Houston Alexander, everybody.
Houston Alexander will be in the house.
Okay. So what are you going to be doing? Because I know Houston does a lot of stuff. He does a cultural house. I mean, a cultural schoolhouse rock where he goes around school and break dance and talk about the culture of hip hop. So what are you going to be DJing? I know he ain't going to be fighting, is he?
No.
Okay. All right.
He's going to give us a advice about upcoming and then, the struggles he went through, you know what I'm saying? And how to engage in life when you come to like hard times. So to uplift your spirit, because I know that he done struggled in his times, and UFC fighter. I know he got an upcoming event coming up soon. I know he does. So he gonna be there. We're gonna have some other speakers there talking about health, vegetables, blood pressure, and all that stuff there.
Okay.
And we're gonna be having raffle tickets going off too.
Yeah. Raffle tickets. So just giving you examples, $50 gift cards.
Yeah, it's gonna be $50 gift cards followed by $25, $15, $10 giveaway throughout the day.
Okay.
So come on out to NOAA Men Health Day.
Okay. Well, before I got is it Medicaid expansion?
Yes, Medicaid expansion.
I took advantage of Medicaid expansion last year, so I got Medicaid. I got to get re-signed up though. For those that we got to get re-signed up.
Yes.
Will those opportunities be at the health fair to get re-signed up or at least get information to even get signed up for Medicaid expansion?
Yeah, we can provide handouts so individuals will have information. Very important to utilize those health opportunities, you all, because we know that one of the barriers to healthcare is accessing it based on insurance. Even though NOAA is a free, low-cost clinic that is nurse-ran, so we have very, very qualified nurse practitioners that are there to serve you.
And what I do, I go out in the community, barbershops, beauty salons, vape stores, liquor stores, and I give out condoms.
Okay.
And I tell them, protect yourself. Don't wait till the last minute and then want to get tested. You know what I'm saying? You always got to get your physical no matter what. Don't wait till you're 50 and then all of a sudden you want to be like, hey, I need to get tested. And then you find out that you got high blood pressure or you're a diabetic or, get your colon checked.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? Don't be afraid. you got these 20-year-olds out here having unprotected sex. Protect yourself. You know, kids at the age of 16 having kids and don't know what to do. Parents taking care of their kids. So the best thing I could tell you for advice from a father, you know what I'm saying, protect yourself at any cost. You know, if you're afraid, come to know you got someone to talk to. You know, we will welcome you in. You know what I'm saying? We a good family.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? We love everybody. We're not going to shame you. We're not going to talk about you, no matter who you are, whatever nationality, whatever transgender you are. Come to Noah.
Right now. They actually, how is Ira doing? Because I know he was sick for a while.
He's doing well.
Okay,
Yes,
good,
yes.
good. I call Ira, you know, that he's actual Noah. He actually look like Noah the prophet. So if you want to go see the actual prophet, he's alive. All right.
Well and strong.
Yeah, it can, without doubt. So speedy recovery, great prophet. Omaha, men's health. This health fair was my insurance because I didn't have insurance. You know what I mean? Because I was working for myself and self-employed. A lot of self-employed people don't have insurance.
Right.
Nebraska didn't expand Medicaid until for the last year or so. And so this health fair was my yearly checkup. This is where I got my checkup, my prostate checkup, because they do the thing, they do the finger thing in there. They do everything in there for real. You get checked up at that. At the
Yes,
you get checked out for real. They check out everything in there. So, and so that was my insurance policy. Is for those that do not have insurance or you scared, you got a pain, and you've been ignoring it. This is the place to go to get it checked out, and then they will guide you. So